to the Roy Anthony every Tuesday and every Thursday. Y'all tap in.
Is this thing on? Can you hear me?
Roy
anybody
Anthony
out
Show
there?
is the spot to be, baby.
Hey, tune in. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. And it's featuring the homie Big Hank
and Cynthia.
It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. And it's featuring the co-host Big Hank
and Cynthia.
It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. Everybody tune in, you dig it? It's funny as hell, my dude. It's where we can kick
every Tuesday.
Everything is going
every
down.
Thursday.
They about to do the most. It ain't a confrontation, it's a conversation, homie. Yo, on the weekends, Roy Anthony
every
Show.
Tuesday.
It's during the week, homie. The Roy
every
Anthony
Thursday.
Show. What you listening to? The Roy Anthony Show. Come on and get a
tap in
before we gotta
tap
go.
in.
What you listening to? The Roy Anthony
every
Show.
Tuesday.
Come on and kick it with us. The Roy Anthony
every
Show.
Thursday.
It's going down, homeboy. The Roy Anthony Show. Co-host
tap in.
Big Hank. We getting it. What you think? Hey. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show.
Let me start over. What it do? What it do? What it do? You keep seeing me. That's right. This is Roy Anthony representing. Nine. I've been so excited, man. I was on the cusp. Like, come on, the show. Man, 9 games in a row. My Clippers is balling. And then I got some good news yesterday. I'm gonna be able to meet with one of the associate marketers. Yes, and stuff. I'd seen a comment come in that said, he said, "What it do, brother?" Then it said, "Hey, Roy, but if you look on it, it says Facebook user. We don't know who it is. Tell me who it is." So say, "Hey, Roy, hey, Facebook user." That's what it says. Some people be like, "Hey, I put in your name," because somehow if you're not registering, you're coming through the Facebook, sometimes it won't show your name unless you sign in or something like that. But anyway, I'm Roy Anthony. Welcome to the Roy Anthony Show. My co-star Cynthia Joy Towner will be popping in. Big Hank NormaN will be popping in. Those are the co-stars of the show. Hey, Kaylin, okay. It's Carl. I sent Carl the link. Hey, Kaylin. I said, okay, I got you and stuff. It's Carl Loomis and his beautiful wife, Kaylin, and stuff. She says, yeah, Carl's wife. Yep, Carl's gonna be coming in. I know Kaylin. It's just showing it. Look how it's showing you, so you won't think that's what it's showing as Facebook user. Well, Starlet Evans is in the house. She comes in. She said, "Hey now, hey Starlet." Like I said, I'm Roy Anthony. Get through the credits. This is the Roy Anthony Show. We pride ourselves on having not a confrontations, but conversations. Sometimes I may think certain ways, and Big Hank think a certain way, or Cynthia Joe think a certain way, or everybody was listening. We have different subjects that we appeal to, because the WO Entertainment, which was created to bring how our veterans, our military veterans, those who keeps the U.S. protected, and that's not just white folks, it's black folks, Latinos, Asian, anybody American, you join military. And we find some of them come back and they get depressed. It says that almost 44 veterans per day commit suicide. Now, we've been finding that the number is decreasing a little bit, but it should be where 0 suicides. And that's just not just veterans, but to general public people too. Teenagers commit suicide an alarming rate, almost like 21 suicides. And what we do is we know that suicides is caused by a lot of depression. Some people feeling like their lives isn't adequate. The way of thinking may be different than others who they surround themselves with. Um, and we know that these ourselves, we just try to strike up on conversations that make other people aware that they're not alone, that they're just as important like everybody else who consider they are. Um, there's been times when I was depressed. I had contemplated for a little bit of fighting demons of thinking that it's better on the other side. This world isn't good to you. Let's go to the other side, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the tricks of the demons that you deal with. Well, excuse me. And when I start finding myself that I had to encourage myself, sometimes you can't wait for somebody else to encourage you. Sometimes you got to want to encourage yourself. And when you encourage yourself, you'll find that, wait a minute, one of our co-stars is in. Let me bring her on in, the queen of the show. What's up with you there,
Woo
Miss
woo. Hey boo.
How you doing? From show and stuff. Good to see you and stuff. How you feeling this morning?
Man, to be honest, I am going through it this morning, okay? I'm having some spiritual warfare and I didn't get no sleep, so insomnia is kind of whooping my ass. But I still come through with that push through because I know God got me. But I'm encouraged. That's what I am.
You,
Hey, Sugarfoot, what's up, Sterling Boo?
yes, she said hi, pretty. You came on just on time because I was just going through the credits about how our show is based upon bringing awareness to how our veterans and just general public people commit suicide.
Right.
People who feels like they have different abilities and stuff. Then that's one of the terms I've learned out of a different physical marriage where somebody is stricken to a chair or something like that and feel like they can't live like this, so they want to end their lives. We know a lot of us from depression. And
Mhm.
I was just talking about there was times where the demons had me, plaguing you so much, like, because it seemed like everything I was touching was turning into coal or something. You feel me? Wasn't, nothing adding up, and you think that it's just going to go for a day, but sometimes you go through some challenges that seems like it's there. I'm an optimistic person.
That
Really,
part.
I'm realistic. I'm realistic, right? And I'm gonna get onto that because this is going to end a happy show. It may seem like we're starting off sober, but I'm just giving out the credits first. Um, and this suicide rates come from depression. A lot of times these holidays causes people to get very depressed because
Mhm.
somebody they don't lost somebody. They don't feel like they have enough to participate in buying other people presents, stuff like that, and it's disheartening. But anyway, the WO, which was created by Richie King, aka stand-up comic named Redneck Pimp, along with the co-creator Goose. Um, then our social producer Blue Phoenix, Eighth and Daily, and then we want to give a big shout out to our good neighbors, the BB Nation. That's Backwood Veterans, based out of Oregon. For real. Carl Lewis want to give a big shout out to J Dub because J Dub he's shouting us out, and I'm like, I really appreciate that. Speaking of who just popped in, just giving them shout out. He waited for me to give him an introduction before he came on in. Carl Lewis in the house. You know what I'm saying?
What's
I just
up?
said his name, didn't I? You'll see him in the background. What's up, bro?
Oh man, not a whole heck of a lot. Just really tired.
It's
Uh,
it's in the water. It's in the water. It's in
hey,
the water.
it's in the
Yeah.
water. It is. Yeah, 100%. It is.
Um, we know that's Caitlin because now she said that's my
That's
handsome
my
man,
That's my
right?
gorgeous wife.
Yeah, that's Caitlin. And so we all, man, we got a lot of people planning July the 7th. It's all on the map. Better not change no dates.
Oh no, we're not.
Caitlin and Carl is going to jump the broom.
What? Okay.
Yeah,
Yep, in August.
Congratulations, hey.
In July,
yeah.
and July 7th is our set date. It's we haven't really locked in a venue yet, but we're getting there.
Well, who cares, man? You got all types of bars around. The party is where the party goes. You feel me? The party is where it's like, hey. But I want to get through, like I said, with the credits. We want this. Kayla said, she said, finally.
Finally.
It's only been set almost 6-7 years. I mean, come on now.
Really, you only.
Yeah.
Only.
Who cares where it's gonna be at? When everybody show up, they be like, there's a big mass of people here in the parking lot at the local bar and restaurant. Like, yeah, we about to kick for real.
Yep.
You know, but anyway, like I was saying, the credits, Carl Loomis, I just was talking about the BB Nation back with veterans, and thus, you know, like myself, I deal with the veterans. I'm a non-veteran though, but there's so much appreciation, and there's politics in situations that why, you know, I didn't become a veteran. I wasn't I was ducking and dodging, and I wanted to be, but they conspired because I was going to be a high-ranking officer. And for real, a lot of people don't understand. I took a test, and I would have been a high-ranking officer, and I wanted to go to the Air Force. And they have tested me like, man, I've been knowing chess since I was in the 3rd grade. I taught myself, learned strategic stuff, trained a lot of people. It's a story. It's going to surprise a lot of people one day when they show the movie. But I was trained military style since I was like 6-7 years old. Learned all different combat, military weaponry, everything. All of a sudden, though, I got in a little trouble, and they was like, hey, instead of letting me go on and just even join, it was brought to me join the Army or the Marines, and the judge said, no, we're going to make them go here. For real. And stuff. So then I couldn't be in it. So that's a long story, but I celebrate the veterans. We got the Long Beach All-Stars, which is based out of the veterans and non-veterans of Long Beach, Compton, Inglewood, not Inglewood. And so I'm not saying ain't no veterans there. I'm talking about the Long Beach All-Stars, Long Beach, Compton, Linwood, Watts. Those come together, represent the WO Entertainment, which is around the whole U.S. And then our own personal family, friends, and those who don't even like us, you know.
A lot of those.
Yeah.
Got a lot of naysayers. Got a lot of dumb. got a lot of naysayers.
Show them love, man. You know, we show them love, which doesn't mean that I'm around them. You know what I'm saying? I've learned as a level, you know, because all the homies been knowing, man. I've been laughing at this song. It's stuck in my head because I'm telling you, I was flying back to Long Beach and I was watching this animated show called Sing, where the characters is all little animals.
Yeah, Sing's good. That's a good movie.
Yeah. I Sing too. I couldn't wait for it to Sing too. I ain't tell the homies I was excited to see animated version Sing too, but I went to see what the little panda got him out of this trouble this time because he went to Vegas and that the wolf tried to tear him up, boy, for real. But the little but the teenage gorilla singer, his family, but he like, shoot, he busted. We got you. You know, he got out of jail and now they security. What happened to the little rat in the first one?
I don't know what happened to the little rat.
He was singing on the microphone and stuff, and then
he was singing. He was singing "I Did It My Way."
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to that guy.
The bears was coming to eat him up, and he jumped. Yeah. His girl picked him up in the convertible. But then it showed a bear leaning up. I'm like, did he catch him? I need somebody to let me know what happened to that little rat, man. Come on, man. That ain't fair.
I am horrible at remembering movies. I just love it.
But in the movie, the good part, it was the mom who had all the babies and she was shot. And
they did
they was like in the laundromat, and all of a sudden they started singing this song. Haters gonna hate, 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 hate. And players gonna
Yep.
play, play, shake it off, shake it. So I didn't know who sung that song. I thought it was something Disney made.
You know, I'm learning this is your new favorite song. You shake it off is your jam. That's your anthem. You need to just
That's
cut
what I'm
it off.
telling you, man, because I didn't know it was.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I didn't know who she. You feel me? I've heard of her, but I don't listen to her music. I've seen a lot of
You do
people talk
now,
about
boo boo.
she makes billions, right? I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Right.
I'm hardcore hip hop, gangster funk. I even listen to hip. They call it hip billy. You know what I'm saying? The rockabilly music and stuff.
Hickabilly. Hickabilly.
Hip hop. You feel what I'm talking
Hick
about?
hop,
That's
yeah.
what they call it.
I
I done
listen to a
listened
lot
to
of that
that.
too.
I ain't never heard no what station I listened to she where she was gonna come on and sing that I listened to. So I looked up the song. I was like, who sings Shake It Off? And it said Taylor Swift. I said, whoa, that's the lady
Whoa.
that Travis Kelsey's dating,
Uh-huh.
right? Then I noticed she had a
Travis Kelsey better watch out, man. She likes to sing songs about people to break her heart.
well, shoot, he made that if I was her manager, that may be inspiring Ray. You feel? You know what I'm saying? You know, because I mean, not too many people I know. If you get a taste of chocolate, you really don't go back to unless you like a chocolate swirl. You don't. That might went over some people's head because last time you know, is Travis Kelsey worth being like worldwide united? Is he ready for that? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Travis Kelsey is like, isn't he close to being like if he was black? You think it's ready for her, Taylor Swift, to be with like a black guy?
Her whole demeanor might change. Who knows?
Because wait a minute, I was listening to her talk, right? And I was listening to her, Taylor and Kelsey's mother, and even his brother who plays for Philadelphia kind of talk like, you know, hey, like, you know, but when Travis started talking, he was all like this, yeah, you know, we're gonna do it like this. And I was like, whoa. Is it just me? Help me out, Carl.
I don't think. I guess I don't follow it close enough to help you out on that one, Roy. You on your own, but that's some funny stuff right there.
I don't think he listened to her music until he started dating.
Probably not. Probably not.
He in his car, you hearing that fuck up some commas, yeah. 300,000, make 500,000, 500, make $1 million down. You know what I'm saying? Or mask off. I was in the project, yo, couldn't get along. Oh my God. I couldn't see him kicking around. I mean, he seems to be more soulful than Mahomes. You know, Mahomes be sound like Kermit to me. Like, well, hey guys, I'm going to be down by the bio. I don't know, man. That's me. I don't know. I'm just Christmas spirit, man. Because you know what? One of the things we won't do, and I felt just like y'all did, like, you know, I even almost forgot, like, oh, it's a show today and stuff, right? Like you said, the demons come because we got joy.
That's right.
Know? And they got to do their job. That's why we got to keep our armor on at all times.
100%.
I put my armor on so good this morning. Me and Jesus had a whole cry moment all the way to work, and we was just praying and talking and strengthening myself and building my muscle because these demons gonna get up off my back. I ain't going.
That's you know what, that's so how to look at it and stuff for real. and just
There's
and Carl,
this.
I know like
Huh?
when like your younger sons, I know they're hyped up about Christmas, right?
Oh, dude, you have no idea.
And so as parents, that's what makes it depressing because we're trying to make them have the most memorable times, right?
Mm-hmm. But see, when it comes to that, though, the most memorable times are not about the gifts. They're about the family time that you get around the
Yeah.
tree. Right before my grandpa passed, we actually did uh, right around Christmas time. About God, I want to say it's probably about 6, 7 years ago, 8 years ago, 9 years ago. We actually sat around and listened to him and recorded some of his conversations,
That's
and just listened to him talk about how he grew up. You know, just recorded it all because we didn't want to forget it. Most memorable, heartbreaking Christmas I'd ever had in my life. And it wasn't because my grandma was there baking cookies, because she always does, but the fact that we sat around and listened to the old man talk about his war stories, talk about his life growing up before the war. I mean, that's what it's
History.
about, man.
Yeah,
History.
history. Yeah.
That's what it's about. It's about the family.
Yeah.
It ain't about what you could do for your kids. It's the fact that you can be there with your kids. There are millions of people out there that don't have dads. There are millions of people out there that don't have women, that have mothers, that have
Yeah.
fathers, that have grandparents. So depression is real big around this time of the year, and it sucks. But you just got to keep faith in the big man upstairs that everything will work itself out. Am I right?
Yep,
absolutely,
you're right. You want to
absolutely.
read this? This is from Kate.
Absolutely, honey. It's the moments of reminiscing and the memories over the years passing and traditions. It's the love, the family that matters most. That's right.
See, that's a house that's agreeing with each other.
But
Now,
that's definitely what it's all
I was
about.
just about to say, Cynthia, you
Go
tell
ahead.
us because I know you a hardworking mom, and
I mean, I'm
let's
just like Carl. Christmas is about the time together, the memories that build, and the bonds that you create, and that the cooking together. One of my greatest parts is my kids in the kitchen with me, helping me do what I got to do because they see me doing it and like, Mom, let me help you. That is what Christmas is about because I don't have to force them to do it. They just see that I work hard and they come in and help, and then
Hmm.
we bonding and we laughing and we creating these memories. And my kids are all I got, you know what I mean? Like my mom died when I was 10. All of my family is back in Chicago, so Christmas to me is just all about love and giving. What one of the best things that what we do is go and feed people. I make a big pot of something, and
you
we
told me that last Christmas,
and
yeah.
we enjoy that. And if I had my way, I would let people just come to my house if people weren't murderers and killers and all that other stuff. But it's really just about good energy and letting people know you're not by yourself, and togetherness and love and happiness and peace, and reminding you what the true meaning of Christmas is, which is family and love and God, and not
That's
about
it.
all those gifts and all those superficial things. So
Well, and what you saying, Cynthia and Carl, I totally agree. And that's why I want people's listen to our show, and they said it had been helpful. And we want someone to understand is don't stress. You can't get your babies this and that. Like they said, sometimes like last year I sent everybody's kids a watch. I was like, I didn't know what else to get. Someone this and that. And I was like, I made a universal. I think I mailed out 8, 9 watches and stuff. And just to let them know that I may not talk to them, but I see you. I know about you. Like her two sons, Cynthia. I don't talk with them, but I know that they there. And sometimes people take a pride by looking back at the show and we acknowledge them. All the young people, all the young kids from 2 all the way up. Carl's two sons, your two sons, Cynthia. I have 3 kids, 2 daughters and 1 son, and then Big Hank has, it's a lot of kids. I don't know how many kids he got. sometimes I don't. He be like, here's this Buddha. This I'll be like, okay, he got a big family, which I know if he's not able to be here, he's taking care of business, especially for the church. Now you had said something, Carl, that I said something earlier too, that a lot of people gets depressed. Um, they gets depressed when it comes around Christmas. Um, I'm about to say I heard my dog barking, and he's only a year old and stuff. About to say what's going on and stuff. He's finding his voice, but people who can't get or think in their imagination that they couldn't get this for their child or get that. I've seen a lot of guys go to prison for trying to get something for their kids or their family member or love, their romance, whatever,
Mhm.
and end up going to jail. Have
Yeah,
y'all ever run into that?
I haven't.
I haven't
Um,
experienced it, but I know people.
I was gonna,
Dude, I'm
yeah,
not
same
talking about
thing.
us. What I'm saying is there's been people that went out and the holidays made them. I have associate, like my god brother, man, and twice he had tried to get talking about he had to get money to get his daughter something. I'm like, you had all year long to be working.
Right,
Now you want to think you're gonna go do a lick real quick and get caught up.
right. Now
Now
that's
you're gonna
just
miss 4 or 5 Christmas.
That's stupidity and that's selfishness because you're not even
That
thinking about your kid in actuality.
I,
Because if you get
I
busted
said
and
the
you go to
same thing.
jail and you're not there for your kid, so then you run their whole Christmas anyway. So it just defeated the whole
Yeah.
purpose of what you called yourself trying to do.
Right.
And this goes to new parents, like to some of you young guys you just now had a child. You know what I'm saying? This goes for them too. Hold up, Big Hank just came in the house, and
Well,
so
I know
Hey,
one thing I wanted to
what's up
say.
What
with you,
We
bro?
up?
talking about what's up, Big Hank?
what's
I know we
up?
talking about this depression thing
What's
going
up,
on.
Carl?
It
What's
ain't
up,
always
brother?
surrounded around gifts. For me, it's surrounded around no family. When you move away from your family because you're trying to break a cycle and you miss that dysfunction because it's still your family. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I go through a depression because I'm not with my sisters. I'm not with my only living parent. My dad don't get to be around his grandkids. So things like that kind of make me have my moments where I feel like this is a lot because I'm not with my family. I'm really just with my immediate. So that's part of my depression.
And we said, what's up with you, Big Hank?
What's up, Star? Hope you're feeling better.
How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm doing excellent, man. Up in the church, man, trying to get my work done, man. Before
I was just
tomorrow,
saying that too.
before tomorrow, you know.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good. What's the subject, man? I called Cynthia. Cynthia was going in. She didn't even. She was like, and then hi, bro. And then so what? Motherfuckers up. You know, I'm talking about. I'm like, damn. She's like, whoa. What?
Yeah.
What is the
See,
subject over here? What are we talking about?
oh,
Shit.
just about what Christmas is meaning for folks. You feel me?
Okay, that's what's
And
up.
we was just on the subject about how we was feeling about
Depression.
like no, we're dealing with kids. Like there was guys I knew who's committed crimes, especially young people who just had a child and stuff. And we was talking about how many numbers of kids. And I said, well, I think Hank. I said, I don't know how many kids he got. I know he got a lot of kids or something because he got a lot of family members and stuff. And but I had asked a question, Big Hank. Have you ever met someone who called themselves trying to do a lick so they can get their kids something for Christmas and then they get caught up? Have you ever met someone like that?
Yes, yes, me. I'm one of them. I did it before. Got caught up. Now I didn't get cracked like the other cats did, but when I seen them get cracked, I'm like, oh, they got cracked, so I backed up out of it. But yeah, we was hitting. Forgot what they was doing, man. They was doing social security numbers with some kind of fraudulent stuff, man. But they was cracking 3, 4 people at a time for thousands. You know what I mean? I slide like, man, slide me one. You know what I mean? Slide me one, man. You know. And they slid me one, man. I went in there and But then all them cats got popped, and I didn't go back over there. So I'm glad I didn't go back over there, but they got
Yeah,
popped for that.
because I was
Yeah,
talking about how somebody had went to the spot to one of my god brothers was like, he said, I gotta get some money to buy my baby a Christmas gift. I'm like, you had all year long to work.
yeah, yeah,
Get it, Jason.
And I said,
Knock
if
it
you
off.
want to get stopped, he went on it anyway. Now they had to give him 3 to 4
yeah,
years, right? And I'm like, now you don't see your child for 4 Christmases. You know,
That would
the
that
thing
would
was,
depress the
don't,
hell out of me.
yeah,
yeah, don't let holidays depress you. Some of us gets hurt because our loved ones, like you were saying about your grandfather Carl. I know Big Hank has some deep loved ones that that we wish that was here. Even Cynthia was saying how she lost her moms at the age of 10.
yeah,
Um, um, this is just though for one, we all want to believe in God Christmas because to me the actualness Christmas can the day Jesus was born couldn't be in December. I would think that would have been the month he died, but not in because it says the angel visit Mary in the middle of the year. It's like June or July.
Well,
We
and
don't
none of
know
these
those
days
counts.
are actual days, so it's just we use that day as a representation for Jesus, but we know that
Yeah,
ain't the
but when
real
the whole
day.
yeah, but the whole world, if the whole world to come together, comes together and they believe on that date, then you know what I'm saying, it's so big. Look, there's 4 of us. We believe in salvation because that's the biggest gift that Christmas gave to me.
That's it.
I was headed to hell. You know, it ain't no Christmas tree under the gift because it saved me from damnation. I'm just being honest. So I look at it. The ultimate gift was for me to be able to ask God to forgive me of my sins, take this burden of weight off me. Because when I did that, um, like right now, I never look over my shoulder about police. That was a stress sick all the time. I don't live like that no more. That was my biggest problem. I didn't have problems with homies in the streets and stuff. It was always the police situations and stuff. And I'm vocal about stuff. And you talking about standing your rights. It don't work. Not for I still my rights to this day, but some of the things you learn, it don't work sometimes. But I took the weights off. You ever watched that movie, The Christmas Carol, with
Hmm.
Scrooge with the 3 angels? I
Yep.
mean, 3 ghosts from past, present, and whatever
In
comes.
future. Yeah. Past,
Yeah,
present.
to me, that's the best movie about redemption and asking for repentance and asking for forgiveness. You know,
Hmm.
you can't change what you've done in the years beyond till you got to that age, but it only takes a few minutes to get things right.
Right.
You know, that's what I felt. I was burdening my own self when I was getting out the streets, still thinking about the stuff I done did in the past, and it's waiting me. But when I let go and let God and just said, you know what? He looked at me like, you're a brand new person today. When I got out and said, I forgive everything from the time the doctor slapped my butt to that present moment, God to help you too. He started bringing stuff back to me that I forgot. And when you forgive it and say, Lord, forgive me, forgive it, Lord, forgive me, then he said, you can ask for anything. Now, he got me in order with how I pay my tithes. Now, I mean, that's my personal thing. I don't never tell nobody, don't do it because Roy says something about it and stuff, because I have facts and reason why, and the way some of these heathen preachers are, I don't blame people to think the way they're, but for me, which the Lord keeps showing me that I'm about to be a millionaire at this and that, the first thing he had to taught me was humility. Because you can You can have all the money in the world, but if you have a heart attack, Chinese people looking down at you, ambulance.
Ambulance.
Ain't no, you ain't talking about where my money at, where's my checkbook at.
No.
You like, Lord, let me live.
Yes, Lord.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And so that money
Okay.
can't do it. So the Lord had to show me humility. Then he had to show me when you get it, what you giving, what you doing for the people. If I'm stacking in the barn house, that means everybody gets to eat. If I got a good harvest, paying my tithes means other people get to eat. It's not storing in a warehouse for myself personally. That's where the dude was a fool. He made his own barns and said, well, I can live the rest of my life and just kick it. And the Lord said, to this moment you die. But when you have the public access where the deacons can give the food out to the people, I help contribute to that.
Right.
And those who ain't doing as well as I do, keep eating, then they're going to start getting, when you eat well, you think well. And when you start thinking well, you get into the same position as this person who's paying it. You know, I'm no bigger than nobody, man. I be telling we doing big things. And I can feel the transition. Big Hank feels that. Guess what? He told me we keep staying humble. We talk stuff. I'm gonna talk shit to you for real. You know, play, kick it. But when it comes down to money or humanity, I would give it up because I'm a philanthropist. I'd rather give half of what I have to help mankind. I ain't no fool with it, but I know who to give it to that helps the right folks.
Yeah. And then God ain't gonna bless you with it until you're ready for it.
That's right.
He ain't gonna
Man,
bless you with it until you're ready
it
for
ain't
it.
gonna bless you. Look here, me and Big Hank been working, and God showed us how we were forming, y'all. And then it's a point of learning to trust each other. I knew that Big Hank trusted me when we would drive out to Santa Ana and even got stopped by the police one time. We didn't have no problem, nothing. It's a whole different breed. Then we go to Memphis, Tennessee. We eat at BB King's Cafe on Bill. Now, I'm not bragging, that, don't get me wrong and stuff, but we got to learn each other even more from outside our natural inhabitants.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
didn't know nobody in Memphis. Okay, so now Cynthia comes down to Long Beach and don't miss a beat. We at the Roy
Yeah.
Anthony show. Only thing was
Yeah.
wrong with her wore some Daisy Dukes and stuff, and they didn't let her know that Los Angeles get cold at night.
I,
And so,
I
but
I know she took a picture of you and you was snoring like
no, man. I said, what's this video? I saw the video, and the video, I thought I had my cell phone talking to somebody. And then when she said, yeah, night night, nigga.
yeah. Night. Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
but I want to say though, Big Hank is tearing the show up. I just want to give you a compliment, man. A lot of people, no major cats, has been hitting me up, actually saying, hey man, I didn't know Big Hank was that strong.
thank you,
Man,
bro.
you guys crying about the comedy. So I just want to bring this up right quick.
Thank you, bro.
This Friday,
Yes, sir.
this top hardcore comics, top line
Yeah.
comics. I don't mean to say hardcore like it's hard, right? Whatever. I'm talking about top tier comics.
Yes, sir.
Everybody isn't from Long Beach on the list. No, we
No.
don't just use. Somebody asked me, D, I
No.
just use Long Beach comics. No, man,
No.
we in Long Beach.
No. It ain't no just Long
I
Beach
didn't
County.
watch it live,
Yes,
but I
sir.
want to call out the comics: Melrose Uncut,
Yes,
Stevie
sir.
Jones, Caramel Gray.
Yes.
My man, I can't wait to see Marty McFly.
Yes, sir.
McLean and Black
Mhm.
Rosebud.
Yes, sir.
It's going down, y'all.
Yes,
It's
sir.
night. Big Hank is hosting that. Big
Yes,
Hank
sir.
is hosting that show.
Yes,
You
sir.
feel me? He been bringing the heat. I got people calling me saying, "Hey man, I didn't know that they called you um Hank the something the greatest from Polly High. He had a nickname for him. Like man, I didn't know this. Man, it's Polly High. He's a legend. They call him Big Hank. I said what? I didn't
Yeah.
know
Yeah. Yeah. He's called me. He's called me Hands Hank, man.
that. I'm like that for real. I'm not lying. They said so those who's watching it, you see it's getting stronger and stronger. You
Yes, sir.
know, welcome to come. It's not just for all black. We have
No.
Latinos, whites, and stuff. It seems like some people like this is true, Carl. They be like, "Hey, well, I don't know. I've never rocked a black crowd. What's a black sense of humor?"
Yeah.
If I can go to Jamesport, Missouri.
Yeah.
Somebody said that sounds like back in the days that's where they used to sell slaves. I don't know, but I came as a free man and kicked it with them. For real, I was the only person of my complexion, but we kicked it and
Yeah.
stuff. I had some people laughing so hard, you feel me? Because
Yes, sir.
laughter isn't
It's
a
universal.
race or a
It's
color.
definitely universal.
It's universal,
You,
man. Laughter is universal, man.
it says it's best to. The Bible tells you laughter is the best medicine. That's God telling you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you wonder why, I ain't telling you to laugh through your heart attacks, or your cancer or something, but after you get to a certain level, you might as well.
You know what?
It's healed people. Logic. I'm gonna share some story with laughter on one of our next shows. I'm gonna let them show how laughter is healed. Look at Cynthia Joy.
Yeah.
Cynthia is always laughing, so she fighting demons and all types of stuff, but she keeps it laughing, and she's like that in person, y'all. And stuff
Yeah.
for real.
Oh,
Um, I want to add one more commercial. Steve Oakley, who I keep telling people about, who's the godfather, the godson to Paul Newman. He was the godson to Paul Newman since he was 17. Knew Paul, and he's been one of the big producers for MTV. One of the creators of Making the Band and all that, right? Some people thought it was not Steve Oakley. I was naive, and this is his. He just started out a pilot, and this is the poster that he has. Steinberg stand up episode 1. I happened to make the cut. They didn't want me with a hat on, so at the time I'm like, well, there it is, stream it live, move down, and they got my shows, comedy shows. Um, oh, somebody else said the same thing. What you said, Carl. Laughter is universal.
it is.
All right.
100%.
Yeah. Before we go into, because we was going to talk about something. Or Tuesday we will not be on this on the air. We letting people know because we're referencing Christmas. Christmas that
Mm-hmm.
Monday. People hang with the families that Tuesday. That Thursday will be our last show of the 8th season. We'll be
Eighth
letting everybody
season.
know of the 8th season, bro. But the
My
Wow.
goodness.
yes,
Wow.
we used to count them as every 16 weeks is one season, and because we do an hour, so we was like doing a sitcom with 30 minutes. It's 4 days, so we an hour 2 days. We went 16 weeks, and we started doing 12 weeks. But this week they asked us could we do 16 weeks because WO won't be back until February the 2nd. I mean January the 2nd. They'll be back on, and they didn't want no gaps on the network, and a lot of people paying attention to it. So that's what I was doing, trying to fill a lot of stuff in, a lot of time real quick, right? Because Tuesday we won't be on. Thursday though, we probably have it be in the season 8. Now, um, wait a minute. Is there anybody you want to shout out to for this holidays that isn't around you, Carl?
What? Oh, I'll see them this weekend. They know who they are, but my mom, she lives down in
Okay.
California. I won't
Happy,
see her this
hey,
year.
Merry Christmas, Mom.
Yeah, thank you.
Mom.
Mama Loomis. Yeah, I won't. I haven't spent a Christmas with them. Jeez, since I was 17.
Oh, wow.
My stepdad was quite a terrible individual. We'll get into that at another time.
Yeah.
But I haven't spent Christmas with my mom since about 17. Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
So one of these days I'll get down there. She's just about 7 hours away from me. So
yeah. You know, my mother, 1,500 miles would be like, and that's why I fly back and forth, right? Big Hank, what you had to say to
Man,
everybody
that
who's not around you?
man, I love Christmas. I got my family. My mom live around the corner from me. My daughters usually come down, and so my family is right here with me, man. But I love Christmas because you get a chance to give without expecting something back. Even though you know you
right.
probably gonna get something, but you just get a chance to give and
Yeah.
see the other people's faces light up. That's what I like to see is people's
Reaction.
faces light up,
Yeah.
man. I like to see that, man.
Man.
So I'm
Well,
cool with that.
well, Hank. Well
Yeah.
put, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I like that same way. That's
Yeah.
yeah. Well, before I ask you, Cynthia, Caitlin said, "Yeah, you will." She's talking to Carl. The boys and I are ecstatic. Tomorrow can't come soon enough.
That's
Wow.
right.
Yeah, family says so. Don't be yo. I know you got to do, but you got to be. Hey, show them that you light. You cool, light with it this week. You feel me, Carl? And
Mm-hmm.
so, be like, hey, make them wish that. Man, why my son ain't been around this far. You feel me? Because
Yeah.
our
Yeah.
kids look at how sometimes our kids look at how we correspond to other people, other family members, and
Yeah.
they see you having a good time. That makes it memorable for them to see that everybody was laughing and stuff, right? Um,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cynthia,
What
I know you said a lot of your family's in Chicago. Something you want to say to them or anybody that you who's not around you?
I love Christmas, just like you guys love Christmas for the same reason, which is giving to people and seeing their faces light up. And the energy from just people in the world itself changes. It shifts for Christmas season. And you have a lot more nicer people out there. So it's just good vibes all the way around. I love it for that. And then I get to go in the kitchen and make magic. But shout out to my SNU family and all my extended family, my sisters and my friends, and the people who I know and don't know, because all their energy matter. And what else? Shout out to God, because I'm still here. First of all, blessings on blessings on blessings, because I couldn't walk 10 years ago. So every year I am just overjoyed that I'm still here because my kids got their mama. So ain't no better Christmas every Christmas. I just enjoy every moment of it. And I know that I'm blessed by the best. So that's my street.
Oh, for sure, for sure. And I follow that too. My family members, a lot of my friends, associates. But for real, I can't be everywhere at the same time. But Lord knows, I'm grateful for them and thankful that we see another Christmas here. 23 just went through like we're going to 2024. I thought we'd be in Hoover crash by the time we hit 2024 and stuff like. But on another subject though, since this is the last 10 minutes and we haven't really been talking about sports, I would like to bring up about the Clippers.
He turned around so quick. I'm about to.
That's a
I
daggone
would,
shame, man. No, it's
I
really a
would like,
daggone shame that you take these opportunities to just, you know what I mean, to brag on the Clippers and won game. They got hard, which is good. Y'all got three superstars. Y'all had to win some
no,
games.
but see, you're taking from the story. See, many a times throughout the years, Clippers was looked at as
Here we go, man.
we was we was redheaded stepchildren.
Leave the purple and gold alone, man. Leave the purple and gold alone, man.
I haven't said nothing about the purple and
Oh, you
gold.
getting ready to though? You
Yeah,
getting
off
ready
me.
to though?
Scarlett even said, "Oh Lord." I'm trying to say is that
Started, come get him,
there's
Star.
been
Come get
many
him.
times
I
where
didn't
I
watch that game.
took it in and they still couldn't accept. But what I've seen lately, and
Kawhi been balling.
these
Kawhi been
owners,
balling.
one, I want
Kawhi.
to say the owner. The owner ain't worth. The
Okay.
owner is making more money. The dude, this ain't even his game. We're talking about. Did you just hear his bonus package from Microsoft just last
Come on, man.
month?
Come on. Let's talk about basketball, man. Come on, man. Don't start going all over there, man. Come
I ain't
on,
talking about
man.
basketball.
Come on,
My
man.
Clippers, they said it's worth more than the Lakers as far as personal.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
Hey man, look here.
Uh-oh.
Hey, you know it's a trip call when
No,
you
no,
playing
no,
against
no,
Indiana.
no, no.
It's last night.
I'm gonna need you guys to win a championship before you say any of that.
And wait a minute. And I'm gonna say
Before you
that.
say any of that.
Okay, look here. Look here.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say that. We
Go
ain't
ahead.
nothing until we win a championship. I'm just hyped up, right?
I know,
Now,
I know you are. I know you
what
are.
I didn't like is that all the greatness of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, to Kobe, Shaquille, and stuff winning the real NBA championships and hanging real banners in the rafter. They have a mid-season tournament, and it seems like, oh, well, we supposed to give them a parade? Why you don't have banners unless you get a parade for a champion? Because you lost to Chicago with DeRozan, who is just, and I mean, yes, we need a real. Our team said we need a real banner. Yes, we do. We own the farm. You know, the Clippers own the farm and stuff. Where the banners was created, Showtime was created at the farm. The Kobe blessed. It's called
Well,
crypto. But
man, look, the farm is old, man. Y'all can have the farm, man. We don't want the
no, we had
farm,
to buy
man.
it to make our new. We had to buy it from the guy in Madison Square to
I
build
know,
ours.
I
I'm
know.
just saying is, it seemed to me like the Clippers was trying to go for a real NBA championship in the 21st century,
All right.
while I think that our crosstown rivals play for in-season tournament and haven't decided to win another game.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I didn't watch that game, but I watched that Seattle's Eagles game.
That was a good game.
They
Yeah,
came out of nowhere.
That was a good game, man. That was a good game. Hey, I'm gonna say this. I'm
Man.
gonna say this. I'm gonna say this about the Clippers. I saw Kawhi last night do some stuff that I haven't seen Kawhi do in a long time.
me
I'm talking
too.
about. I'm talking about. Look, I'm talking about when he came through with the fake the pass. We was going through and he faked the
Yeah,
pass to do with the one hand and then still laid it up. I said, "Oh, okay, Kawhi." I said, "All right, Kawhi." Okay.
the one got me is when he spent off the dude, did the Euro step, and then still laid it with his left hand when
Yeah. Oh,
he's
he was
right-handed.
cold.
I
Yeah,
didn't
he
know
was
that he could
cold.
dunk with his left hand.
He was
I
cold
think he
last
added
night.
that to his the
He was
boys
cold
beast.
last night.
9 games in a row, the boys been beasting.
Yes, sir. I give it up to him.
Yeah. Now the game is this Saturday. I think it's going to be a game because I think they play against Boston.
Oh.
But Boston, I thought they was going to lose last night to the Kings. Man, they beat the Kings like, whoo. Now, I seen the dude Luca though take Kawhi and Harden.
Hey,
That dude ain't no
look,
joke. Luca
listen.
Doncic ain't no joke.
No,
I
listen. I think he harder than the what's the name? The other white dude they be giving all the props to. I think Luka Doncic is harder than dude. I like Doncic.
Oh, you talking about the one from Denver or the guy
Yeah,
from
yeah,
Sacramento?
from Denver.
Yeah.
No,
Well, Luca is balling. Luca is different, man.
Luka
Luca has
Cole,
got
man.
a. Hey, man, I seen him take both eye and everything, but they was having a good game. And one of the things I like is when they got good sportsmanship. You know, he congratulated what's his name. He was like, man, that was a cold play.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask your opinion. What do y'all feel though about Draymond Green?
Man, I never liked Draymond Green. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I never liked Draymond Green. That's just my opinion. And he not that I just say, man, he on another team, he wouldn't be what he is on that team. I'm just gonna say that.
Isn't
Because
he
on that
supposed to be
team,
like the enforcer or something?
right.
Remember Detroit? You got to have that bruiser Brody.
He,
You can't.
he's supposed to be he's supposed to be their Dennis Rodman. That's their Dennis Rodman.
But Dennis
Go get
Rodman
it.
didn't get in the fights. He supposed to be like that, but I've never seen. You like you ever play basketball? I used to play basketball on rec sometimes, and you got that guy just flat, don't care. You know what I'm saying? Swinging his hands, hit you in the face, and all that stuff. Like I'm just ready for a rebound, man. All that stuff. You know,
Yeah.
way you just been.
Oh man, basketball wasn't played like that, man. That's not how you play basketball. That's not the game of basketball. That stuff he's doing. So I'm a connoisseur of sports, man. I love basketball and football and track and field and all that kind of stuff. And so what I do know is that you bringing the game down with all them hysterics, all that non-basketball stuff. So that's just my thought of it. I don't, a lot of that stuff
football.
he's doing is not basketball.
Which I feel the same way. If y'all catch up, any y'all.
I don't care about nobody's sports. I'm over here working out.
Well, I
We
know, but
see.
this ain't about you working out now. You could have watched the sports last night. It's not like we watched.
My son wasn't playing. My son wasn't playing.
Hey, John Morant came back.
Ooh, like a beast. Like a
And
beast.
had the game-winning
Like a
shot,
beast.
36 points
Like
in
a
the first
monster.
game back.
Come on, man. A monster. I seen him he was so tired at one part of the game, he ran to the sidelines and made the coach take him out. He was so tired.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, but he was balling.
he
He
got
back.
that George Gervin type of player too, right? He been
Man.
twisted in the air, making the 360s and stuff, man.
Yeah.
Now, football is going to be played. Now, I think we're out the season, but I think we got momentum as my Raiders.
Yeah.
It makes me anticipate to see what's going to happen. I think between the AFC, I think it's going to be between Baltimore and the Chiefs. And
It'll be interesting.
Or Miami. Miami's looking, but their defense is kind of questionable.
I'm jumping real quick because I want to remind y'all before you leave up out of here, since you do sports in here real quick, how your health is important too. While y'all go
Yeah.
the season about to eat all these ham hocks and greens and everything else, extra salt don't need to be in it. I know my brother Big Hank been out there doing his thing, but Roy, where you at, boo? Step your game up.
I'm very healthy. I eat like you said. Stop eating canned vegetables. I eat steamed vegetable. I make my own collard greens. When I tasted Big Hank's collard greens, I made my own homemade collard greens. I can't even eat glory greens no more.
Good job.
That's why I started cooking my. Big Hank gave me some greens. My flavor for glory greens went out the window. If you want to get off the glory greens, eat some Big Hank greens. I started cooking my own. For real, I'm being honest. I can't eat a can of glory greens again. That's why I'm scared to taste this green beans. I'm still eating green beans out the can, but I ain't ate no glory greens.
That's okay. You gotta start somewhere. You start it, and you'll slowly get there. I just gotta make sure you know to keep getting your walk on. Stay hydrated with water. All of us gonna throw back some alcohol, I'm sure, but just make sure you're doing double time with that water, and make sure just move your body as much as you can. And don't overconsume. Maintain what you do. Everything in moderation.
Everyone in family have a great, blessed holidays from Starla Evans, especially you, Cutie Roy Anthony. Thank you.
Hey. Okay. He the only cute one on the show. Okay, he the only cute one on the show. All right, cute, the cute one.
Oh no, she said everyone in family Have a blessed
She said,
holiday.
she said,
They know
and the
that
cute
they
one,
perfectly.
and the cute one. You, Roy Anthony. Yeah, you the only cute one
Now
on the
you got me
show.
blushed and see me. Hey man, but for real, y'all have a blessed holidays with your family.
Yes, sir.
You do the same.
I love everybody
God
on
bless
the show.
y'all.
Love everybody on the show, and y'all speak very eloquently. A lot of people tell me that they learn from our show.
That's
And
good.
Thank Carl, you have enjoyed your family. Cynthia,
Hey, you guys
enjoy
do
your
the
family.
same.
You can't enjoy your family. I'm enjoying mine.
That's right.
All right.
All right.
God bless
God
you.
bless
I'll see y'all
y'all.
next Thursday. Tuesday we won't be on. We'll be on next Thursday for the final show of the season 8.
God bless you.
All right. God bless y'all. Love y'all. Holla back.
Love y'all too.
Peace
Love
out.
you. Good to see you, Carl.
Welcome to the Roy Anthony and every Tuesday and every Thursday. Y'all tap in.
Is this thing on? Can you hear me?
Roy
Is
Anthony
anybody out
Show
there?
is the spot to be, baby.
Hey, tune in.
It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. And it's featuring the homie Big Hank and Cynthia. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy